And so I just saying, let's take the safe path, which is do exactly what we've been doing that grew Bitcoin into this worldwide phenomenon that it is today. And that economic formula is still alive and well in the form of Bitcoin Cash. And that economic formula has been mutilated and nearly destroyed in the form of Bitcoin Core. And that's why in the long term, I'm much, much, much more bullish about Bitcoin Cash than Bitcoin Core. Bitcoin Core is having negative merchant adoption around the world. Bitcoin Cash is having positive merchant adoption around the world.
You know, Bitcoin always had this vision that we were supposed to just keep increasing the block size, and Bitcoin is peer-to-peer cash. It says so in the white paper. And then this elitist clique of core devs just like came in and said, you know, no, we're going to impose this totally different vision. And if you ever want your scalability, you'll have to wait for us to create this totally unproven fancy technology called the Lightning Network.
This is the simplest and easiest solution to just increase the block size for somebody who believes that Bitcoin was meant to be a cash system rather than just a digital store of value like it is today. So increasing the block size allows us to do all of that and keep it simple. Not to mention that the Lightning Network is owned by Lightning Labs, which is a private company.
And so this one single version of Bitcoin on August 1st of last year split into both Bitcoin Cash, which is cash for the world, and Bitcoin Core, which is now a science project with Raspberry Pis that's not usable in commerce. And we're seeing, you know, all this talk about the Lightning Network and this and that. So here we have direct evidence that we've stagnated Bitcoin's adoption around the world by several years because there's two merchants that now accept Lightning, and the third one where you can buy hats coming. That means more babies are dying in countries around the world because they have less economic freedom. I'm not exaggerating, this is a life and death matter.
You've been
The way to scale a blockchain, I think, with Bitcoin would be to move to layer 2 scaling solutions where everything is cryptographically linked to the main chain. So if you want an analogy, it's kind of like a gold standard where a US dollar is backed by gold, except for it's cryptographically enforced. Bitcoin in a sidechain, Bitcoin on Lightning, you can always cash back out to the main chain and actually get that asset.
Bitcoin enables companies to be that disruptive and be that big. The biggest companies in the world in 5 to 10 years will be Bitcoin companies. Brian Armstrong, he fucked this up big time. And it shows a very fundamental lack of understanding of why Bitcoin's important, how Bitcoin was going to scale, how the Lightning Network works, why it's the best monetary network on the planet. He's built a proxy long positions on altcoins, which make no sense. But maybe Brian Armstrong thought he had 3 to 5 years to figure this out. Well, guess what, dude? You got 3 to 5 weeks and you're fucked. So now I'm building a leverage long position on Bitcoin being the true innovation in cryptocurrency. That digital scarcity does have value. Altcoins are implied unintended inflation to the asset class. And that if you have 1 million monetary networks that aren't interoperable with each other, all you've done is recreate an inefficient monetary network. I'm making the bet that Bitcoin and Lightning are the innovation and they are going to last. Altcoins are going to die. I'm a Bitcoiner before anything else.